championship pool bound, and that is job number one at this stage in the Tim Hortons Brier, and you must be pretty thrilled with the way the team responded tonight.
Oh, for sure. Especially, that first game was a real tough one for us, and it took a few games to sort of settle in and rebound from that. And I really feel like now we're trending up, we're playing well, and hopefully we can get one more win tomorrow and come into the championship round with the best stats we can.
That first game does seem awfully long ago. Obviously we know what that team has done since then. But I imagine the way your team is playing right now, you wouldn't mind another crack at them at some point.
For sure. I mean, that first game I don't think was a very good indication of how our team can curl. I'd love to play them again, hopefully maybe at the end of the week, Saturday, Sunday. That would be great.
What's an example of the little things that you guys are doing out there right now that's leading to this success?
I think the biggest thing is we've really settled into the ice conditions, and we're really comfortable with that. There was a noticeably big difference between our wild card game and then our first draw, and that caught us off guard, and we did a bad job adjusting. And it took a few games to sort of get settled from there.
I remember asking you this at last year's Brier, and I'll ask you again right now. The way you guys are playing right now, would you want to play your team?
I don't think so. I think we're a tough team to beat these days, and I'm proud of that.
You are in position right now, and that's all you can ask for. Imagine if I told you right now you're one win away from the championship pool. If I told you this at the beginning of the week, what would your reaction be?
I'd take it. I'd absolutely. We're playing good. We're coming on a little bit, and we got a chance to go to the championship pool, and we're sitting good too, 4-2. If we can win tomorrow, we're 5-2, and man, we're sitting nice actually getting the playoffs yet. So.
If I'm asking you another question about where just the team has progressed, even over the course of 6 games, first game to now, what are the kind of strides that you think you guys have taken just to get to this point?
I think the biggest one is probably just our composure out there. It's become normal now. It took a few games to become normal. It was nerve-wracking for a while, but now we're just out there curling, and that just seems like our normal life. And I know next Monday it'll go back to normal, but until then, I hope we can enjoy a few more of these.
Knowing what's on the line tomorrow, how do you guys approach that? For instance, tonight, is there a curfew? Tomorrow morning, what do you guys do to prepare for tomorrow?
Yeah, I think just debrief tonight and then turn it off. I never stay out late, so I'm going to go to bed. The boys might go for a beer, but I will be in bed early, get up tomorrow, kind of go to the gym, get loose, that sort of thing, and just go play. I mean, every game from here on out is going to be a must-win, basically. So tomorrow's going to be no different than Friday, and we're just going to go out there and see if we can make Brendan make a few tough ones.
EJ, it looks awfully easy out there right now for you guys, and I know it's not, but what is it you guys are doing that makes it look easy right now?
I just think we're kind of doing all the things that we wanted to do coming in, which was being patient, playing with confidence, playing with the right amount of energy, not getting too high, not getting too low, supporting each other, and just knowing that it's going to be a long week, conserving energy where we can, and we really want to win. We've had the taste of defeat for the last number of years, and we're on hopefully a mission this week to get the job done, but a lot of games to go.
All well and good to have those expectations coming in, but are you a tiny bit surprised that it has come to fruition the way it has thus far?
Yeah, I mean, in the Brier field, you don't expect to kind of run through your first few games, but I think we've done a really good job again of just playing really well, and we're getting breaks right now, so we hope that continues.
You've seen that bearded guy play a lot of years, obviously. What are you seeing in him this particular week so far that gives you confidence that you'll be playing a big game on Sunday?
Yeah, Brad kind of has that look in his eye right now, and he had that look in his eye and the tone in his voice before we came here. All of us were really excited. Our provincial playdowns were a week earlier, so we had about a month to practice, and we were at a point where the last week we said we just want to get here and start competing. And Brad had, like I said, has that look in his eye. He has the confidence in his voice, and we feel pretty good about the way our leader's playing right now and the way he's leading our team right now.
You just get out of the way.
We get out of the way, yeah.
So you arrived here Thursday, and if I had run into you and told you, listen, you're 3-3 and a win tomorrow gets you into the championship pool, you would have said?
I want to hug you all day long. Yeah, 3-3 is just, we would have been very happy with 3-3. And actually, that was one of our goals, to be in this position. We know that Northern Ontario, they're obviously a very, very solid team, and it's going to be a very difficult game tomorrow. We'll have to be the best we've ever been tomorrow to beat them. And hopefully force an opportunity to get into the championship round. So we're excited to do that. We're going to enjoy this moment. We didn't play super well. Both teams, I think, would be disappointed with the way they played tonight. But again, we're still working through some of the kinks with the ice and the rocks, and still getting to know each other a little bit here. So hopefully tomorrow will be a much better day for us.
You look ahead to that game, and what do? Do you try and keep it a simple game, keep it open? I mean, is that even possible with the 5-rock rule? How do you approach that game?
Oh, I think we, I don't think we can keep it open with those guys. We're going to do our best to get rocks in play. It's going to be executing our shots to get them in the best positions possible. Give us the best chance of scoring a deuce when we have the hammer, and maybe forcing them to one when we don't. Of course, we know that every one of those guys up and down the lineup can throw heat, so we're going to try our best to keep up with them, obviously.
You've seen Yukon teams at this event before and have troubles. You guys are 3-3, and I imagine there's a great deal of interest back home, and probably sending a message to some young guys. And I think of Thomas, and I think of Trigg, and those guys back home, and they must be getting a kick out of watching, and I imagine you get a kick out of being inspiring with what you guys are doing.
Oh, I hope so. I mean, they're the future for our curling in the Yukon. They're tremendous throwers. Trigg, Thomas, obviously, and Joe Wallingham. They're the future for our curling in the North, and we're going to try to stay with them as best we can for the next 3 years. But we know that's the future, and we'll support them 100% to get to this level and do as well as us and exceed what we're doing.
So with that in mind, what do you think what you guys are doing? What kind of message does that send?
Oh, I think it's very positive for them that a bunch of 40-plussers can come out here and do as well as we're doing. They have tremendous skill and technique that they can certainly do that, and if not better. So excited to watch them in the future as well. Yeah.